Netflix bets on magic and music in The Sound of Magic, its new original K-drama. Ji Chang-wook, Choi Sung-yeon, and Hwang In-yup lead the cast of this Korean fantasy series that promises to take over audiences this season. Based on the webtoon Anara Sumanara by Ha Il-kwon, The Sound of Magic premiered on the streaming platform on May 6 worldwide. The original title of the webtoon is Anara Sumanara by Il-kwon Ha. Taking a look at Naver's webtoon, it's surprisingly short. It has only 8 chapters and is completely illustrated in black and white. Anara Sumanara was originally published in 2010 and ended the same year. It was later adapted into a stage play. In the K-drama, one of the surprises of the webtoon adaptation was the inclusion of musical numbers. From the opening to the final musical, fans were treated to 12 songs performed by the leads. In the webtoon, although it is a digital comic, the story of The Sound of Magic gave no hint that it was a musical in its 27 chapters. An interesting fact is that one of the most emotional songs, Knees, was written and composed by the famous singer IU, and that the director, before putting on the song, had to get the copyright permission. However, he received the singer's permission to use it to his liking. It is for that reason that IU appears in the end credits of the drama. Back to the drama, the plot follows Yoon Ah-yi. She is a high school student who works part-time to support herself and her younger sister. They both live alone because her father ran away from home due to a large debt, and her mother disappeared shortly after. One day coincidences lead her to the abandoned amusement park at the top of the hill. There she meets the mysterious, handsome, and eccentric magician, Lee Yul, who grants free shows to anyone who answers in the affirmative when he asks, "Do you believe in magic?" According to urban legend. If you hate spoilers, we must warn you. We're spilling all the tea. By the end of May's K-drama, The Sound of Magic, Ah-yi has become loyal to Lee Yul and doesn't believe the police when they suspect a crime. The police investigate the disappearance of Ah-yi's classmate. Video footage shows a man in a wizard's cape destroying a banner asking for information on his whereabouts. Police also have a video recording taken by another student. The video shows Ryul fighting with another assailant. What is shown in the video had the police believing that he murdered the assailant. The audience also begins to question Ryul's motives when he assaulted another student who kept meddling in his life and said that he was not a true magician. Ryul claims his innocence, but the evidence is against him. But who really is Ryul? While Ryul is being interrogated, Ah-yi and Il-dung run into Ryul's old schoolmate. They learned Ryul's real name and also that he was one of the top students in the school. However, the pressure broke him and he tried to end his life. He survived and was admitted to a psychiatric hospital. Years later, he escaped and lived as a nomadic wizard. The real mystery occurs when Ah-yi gets a call from the police about Ryul's escape. She finds him at the amusement park, but the police have already arrived. Ryul resists being taken away knowing that he is innocent. Ah-yi convinces them to let her talk to him. In a musical number, she helps Ryul realize how he helped her regain her wonder, asking, "Do you believe in magic?" And using his cloak trick, she makes him disappear. Who killed Seo Ha-yoon in The Sound of Magic? The police found new surveillance video from the amusement park. It shows the real culprit of the crimes. He was the owner of the convenience store. Ah-yi's classmate also worked at the store and recorded as evidence the owner trying to assault her. He bribes her with money and tells her to meet him at the amusement park. Surveillance video shows him murdering the young woman. The police discover that he planted Ryul's fingerprints during his fight in the other video. He buried the knife nearby for it to be found and dressed in Ryul's cloak so the other crimes would frame him, meaning that Ryul was innocent all along. Is magic even real? The series eventually hints that Ryul's magic is real on 2 occasions. First, when spring snow begins to fall inside the abandoned theme park's main entertainment venue during Ryul's second botched arrest. Then, the police inspector mentions that something triggered one of the theme park's security cameras that would otherwise be out of order the night of Seo Ha-yoon's murder, capturing evidence of the murder. In the final flashback of Jisoo's story, we see Ryul fall from the top of the school building catching a butterfly that only he can see. Ryul survives, but continues to live with mental illness. The police inspector informs us that he has been released from a mental health institution. At some point, he began to learn and share magic. After the theme park closed, Ryul found a home there. We don't know what happens to Ryul after Ah-yi helps him evade the police. What happens after Ryul disappeared? At the Sound of Magic Season 1 finale, we meet Ai several years after main events of the series, and she's doing much better. When we meet her, she dreamed of skipping the next few years of supposed struggle to become an adult with more control over her own life, and with a time jump, she's making that dream come true. Today, she is a university student and works part-time. In this way, she is the person who brings real magic into the lives of children. She conveys the gift that Rio gave her, in a way, and she seems happy. Sadly, we don't get a chance to meet Il-dung after the time jump, but given where we left him, wealthy and beginning to be able to stand up for himself in his relationships with his parents, his peers, and the other adults in his life, I think he's doing fine. We also don't see Rio after the time skip. However, before escaping from the police, she gets her wish, someone he believes in the power of his magic.